Okay, so why choose Fusework Studios when selecting a vendor for video production? What makes us different? We start out with our 18-foot production van. What's in there? And why do we need such a big van? We'll take a look inside. It's pretty much filled to the brim with equipment. We have a 6-foot mag liner, 2-shelf grip cart, a 4x4-foot flag, a dolly, curved track, straight track, 6 C-stands, and many cases of equipment. Not only will we use most of it on the majority of shoots we go on, but some shoots will require us renting more gear. Alright, to the shoot we go. Here's an excerpt from a project for Mutual Bank. Let's take this one shot, right here, and pick it apart. This is the original clip. I did some manipulation to the clip in its final form. So how do you get a shot like this? Well, let me show you. First off, I figure out what kind of move I want to do. This video was specifically designed to connect people's faces with the camera. So we wanted a lot of genuine, nice smiles and pleasant faces to connect with. Also, this shoot didn't require any audio. That's another aspect of what we normally deal with on a shoot, but this piece is solely narration and music. This is Pat. We sat him on the stairs and planned on doing a dolly move toward him. The first aspect we're going to look at is our backlight. It's a 300-watt light, which not only puts some nice color in his hair and his shoulders, but gives some nice light spilling down the stairs. I used some diffusion to make the light softer and amber colored gel to give it some color. The next light is our fill light. This is a 650-watt light and again has some diffusion to smooth out the light a little bit. Without this light, this side of his face is much darker. The next object you see in this shot is a black flag on a C-stand. What this is doing is eliminating some glare. We turned off the other fluorescent lights, but that light was a security light and couldn't be turned off. So we had two options: unscrew the bulbs on a nearly 20-foot ceiling, or flag it. I couldn't completely get rid of the glare during the shot, but without that flag there, it was really distracting. When we turn back to where the monitor is for our client review, there are two lights. This light, our key light, is 1,000 watts and has what is called a softbox, which makes the light, can anyone guess? That's right, soft. It's hard to tell, but there's also a fabric grid on this light, which is keeping the soft light focused on Pat and keeps it from spilling on the rest of the set. That's a difficult challenge. The softer you make a light, the more spread it has, so it spills everywhere and is more difficult to control. There are techniques and tools to control this, and a fabric grid is one of those tools. We also have another small light, a 300-watt light, to put some color and texture on the railing next to Pat. Initially it was too bright, so I put a dimmer on that light to bring the intensity down. Alright, let's move on to the camera. On this shoot I knew I wanted to get low. Getting the camera lower gives a unique perspective and offers some cool angles and shot opportunities. So we rented this camera mount, which allows you to sit it on the floor and shoot very low, or you could mount it on a ladder and shoot very high. It's sitting on an apple box with some shot bags to weigh it down. All of that equipment is sitting on our dolly track, which allows us to give the shot that dynamic movement that just a simple zoom or a pan doesn't allow. Now let's go to the background. Two more lights. This one, a 650-watt light, is giving an orange glow in the corner above his left shoulder. I use orange or amber a lot because it works well with skin tones and gives a warm appearance to the shot. And then this is my favorite light. This light's very unassuming, but the placement of this light is key to the shot. It's a 650-watt light on a dimmer to bring down the intensity with some amber colored gel. And I used a cool little clamp that tightens down on any circular or rectangular surface. What it's doing is it's pushing some light across these bars and giving some really nice texture to the background. If I had put this light on a stand, it would have really changed the way that it textures those bars in the background. The key to this light was having it as close to the ground as possible, and this little tool was the trick. So why choose Fusework Studios for video production? Creativity, experience, and quality. We have a wide range of capabilities to fit your needs.